I matched with this chick this week, and I think I'm about 85% sure that she's not real. I'm just playing it off to see what actually is true.
Have you told her your mother's maiden name yet?
No.
Okay.
So I'm keeping everything very tight to the chest. But
here's the city I was born in, my mother's maiden name, the name of my dog, my first kiss, the color of my first car, what type it was.
Picture of my credit card front and back. It's so weird. You said
why would she want that?
Yeah, and my social. I'm not sure whether, because like I said, there's a chance that she's like who she says she is.
I want to know why you think she's not.
Yeah, what is the context?
It's just weird grammar. It's like
maybe she's foreign.
No, I don't think so.
Up with the balls.
Luigi Mangione.
Luigi shows up on the podcast a lot. That's like the second or third time we talked about that.
It's almost like the Popeyes Don Julio collab.
Hey, there you go. 4 for 4, baby.
Was that this year or was that 2024 end of it?
What, the Popeyes?
Luigi.
Oh.
I don't care. Has that happened?
No, dude, the most monumental thing ever, Popeyes Don Julio collab? Yeah, it was this year, dude.
Didn't you go to get Popeyes and they said they never did the Don Julio collab?
No, I think that was Isaac.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That was.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw it on Twitter. I have no idea if it's like
it's on like their website.
Yeah,
like they're advertising it, but I don't even know what it is still.
I looked on their website and it said that like they were like sold out. I was like, what?
How are you sold out?
I told you.
Just go buy more tequila.
So what exactly is it? Like, is it a chicken sandwich?
I think it's like a
and
tequila sauce.
Or what?
I think.
I don't know.
I think that's probably right.
Tequila sauce would make the most. I think it was tequila sauce for like wings or something. I don't know.
Okay.
That'd make the most sense to me.
Hold on. Carson doesn't get off the hook.
Yeah. So bad grammar. That's all you got so far?
Well, it's just like
maybe she's underage.
No. God.
Chris Hansen. I am Chris Hansen. This is a setup.
Sting operation. We got him to admit it. He's here to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Chris Handsome. You ever seen that video? Where the Shrek?
Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
so
my freshman year at college, I watched every To Catch a Predator.
Dude, same. I also did that my freshman year of college.
Yeah, and my favorite part is just like...
my favorite part is the dudes are like, dude, I like the dudes that are just like, fuck, I got caught. You got me.
The dude that fucks up the pizza just starts fucking murdering pizza. He's like, you know what? I'm going to fucking prison. I'm going to slam some pie.
Dude, I love like the later episodes, like much later. I think it was the Hansen versus Predator. That
it was like in that kitchen.
Well, yeah. But that's like when a lot of people like knew who he was. And they walk in, they're like, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude. God damn it. I'm going to be on TV.
Dude, oh man. It like always made me feel so gross watching it. But like watching them get fucking like tackled.
Oh my, that's the best part, dude. That is
guy.
A funny show. When you take into account that there's no actual, in the show at least, there's no actual kids getting.
I know, yeah.
So that's what makes it funny.
Dude, the worst part of it is like why women have such a like successful time manipulating me is like by the end of it, I'm like, hey, this guy, maybe he didn't actually send the dick pic. Like,
dude, I watched this episode of SVU, and they were doing a sting operation like that, for like pedophiles on this like website, and they're like luring this one guy in, and the girl's like, I think this might actually be like a kid, and then. A dude shows up and he's wearing like a little kid shirt, but he was like mentally challenged. Like he didn't know what was going on. Like they kind of like,
oh my
it was almost,
gosh.
like he didn't know like he's just looking for a friend. And like, I was like, damn.
Oh, that's so sad.
Well, like they got the case dropped in the episode for him at least. So that was good.
Wait, SVU is based on real things?
No. Oh. So like who made that up? Who came up with that?
I don't, dude.
That's what I was going to ask.
Also, like the newest episodes of SVU are so funny because everyone, I don't know if they're like trying to go along with it or if they're just like, I don't, it's like mega woke, but like in like dumb ways. Like there was this girl that got, R-worded by someone, and then she didn't want to like testify against him because he's black, and she's like, he's not going to get a fair trial. And then, but if you look at like, if you look at the
anti-woke.
It's like,
No.
kind of.
Right?
Because you look at the jury and there's like mostly black people on the jury. So, it's his peers.
That sounds anti-woke to me.
I was like,
Who the fuck-
they were making it's so funny how anti-woke it is.
They're on the drawing
It's
board.
hilarious.
Let's make the worst thing ever. Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Let's throw up the worst idea ever and see if people put that shit out.
It was so funny. Like they went to a club in one of the episodes. And there was again another black girl there, and she's like, "I know my rights." Like they were just asking her questions, like, "And what are those?" And she's like, "That I don't have to talk to the oppressors." And then they're like, "Ma'am, this guy got sexually violated. Like we're just trying to figure it out." And then she did not appear again in the episode. No, she was just there to say that.
So this show sucks ass.
It's so funny.
I think we need to talk more about the people coming up with these scenarios. What's wrong with these people?
Just mad at the world.
I guess it's very funny. But we need to get back to Carson though, Mr. Mack. I need to hear why you think this girl's
so
real.
out of the blue, she sent me this just picture of just a mirror selfie of herself, and it was cropped very strangely. There was it almost looked like it was like a screenshot of an Instagram story. You know how if it's a picture in picture and it's the background's kind of a faded color and it's a little bit blurry. And it was cropped where some of it was in there and then some of it wasn't. I'm like, I don't.
How's the quality of the picture? Is it pixelated?
No,
it's crystal clear.
It looks like it was taken with a banana.
Okay,
you might. And I was like, I just don't believe that a real person in the 21st century.
Well, what platform are you?
Dude, I don't know. My friend looks like
it's text now.
I tell him his pictures he takes look like they're taken on a grain of rice. So, I think people in the 21st century are doing that still.
Relocate to Snapchat and then come back with further evidence.
I think that's a good idea. I've considered.
Do you have the photo saved or no?
No.
Okay, I would love to see this.
Maybe it might be in text or I don't know. We'll go here.
Without further ado, Carson.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Greetings and welcome to episode 4 of the Mick Mac Joe podcast. Mick, Joe, Logan, how we doing?
We're doing fantastic. It's great. The vibes are up, starting to get warm outside. Fingers crossed. We got my dog and roommate in college, Logan Reichel here. I'm super excited and I'm ready to kick this thing off. Man.
Yeah, it's been a good day. My mom's in town. We got to hang out with her last night. It was a good time. Pointing this out to me, it's getting brighter later now, and we're getting to that time change pretty soon. It'll be very good, very good. So, like you said, we got our good friend Logan, aka Log, aka the oldest looking 23-year-old man you'll ever meet in your life. Logan, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Give me more. Come on, tell.
What have you been up to recently?
Let's open up with the fuck you, Joe. Because I knew that was going to come. But
I was between that and a 54-year-old man trapped in, 23-year-old guy trapped in a 54-year-old man's body. I was between one of those two for it.
But anyway, I'm doing great. I don't got much to say.
How's the new job?
It's great, man.
Yeah.
Just getting used to the unschedule.
Yeah,
dude,
schedule.
5 days a week, waking up.
The good news is you only have to do it for 35 more years. So you're
That's it?
That's nothing, dude.
That's
Something
it?
Oh,
light,
joy.
something
I mean, he's
light.
already 54 years old. It's less than half his life he's got left.
Logan literally has 6 years left. It's incredible.
But yeah, I mean, you came all the way down here just to be on the podcast. Did you you didn't even go home first. You just came straight here.
I came straight here.
How long was that drive?
3.5 hours.
Dear Lord.
Dude,
You must be committed
worst.
to being on the pod.
I've always thought the regular old drive on I-80 is terrible, but that drive, million times
It is.
worse.
It's really shitty, man. That
Why?
drive is just bad.
Just those first 2 hours, dude, you're on a 2-lane highway and
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Oh,
Literally nothing.
At night, it's wild.
that sounds
it's horrible.
brutal.
Yeah, it's tough. Well, we got a good episode lined up today. We got
We got a lot of stuff.
we got it tuned to who's on here as well, which is exciting.
Yeah, we do.
Do I foreshadow or do we just?
Maybe we do a little foreshadowing, I guess.
We got our band. This guy introduced me. You know what? I'm just gonna do it.
All right.
We don't have to do the draft
Yeah,
yet, but I
go
want
ahead and introduce it.
I want to kind of introduce who Logan is, and it ties in. So we're gonna do at some point we're gonna do a draft with Red Hot Chili Peppers songs.
Mm-hmm.
And when Logan and I were roommates in college, we would go drinking and we'd be playing party music like you do at a party, and Logan would be like, "Throw on Danny California, throw on Under the Bridge," and I'm like, "Logan, shut the hell up. This band is not that great. They have 4 good songs." And then Logan offered me to go to a concert with him in July of 2022, and it changed my life. Favorite band, amazing. So I got you to thank for that, Logan. They're my favorite. I love them.
Dude, that Denver concert was incredible. Remember, it was raining.
Oh
and,
my God.
Oh, just and the Carter incident. We don't have to go into too much detail, but
I just don't know how you can get a better concert than that. Like the rain immediately boosts the concert by 100. They had
You
a
think
great
so?
set. I do. I really do, man.
because it
Like-
wasn't like a downpour. It was
okay.
like this dope drizzle, and it was just like it fit perfectly with the lights and shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that blue lighting they had, like and like I think about when I think of the rain, I think of like when they opened with Can't Stop, and you just got that and the rain, and it's everyone's jumping, and that was good. It's my favorite concert I've ever been to. I don't think it'll ever be topped, just sentimentally, like hearing all those songs for the first time in person, and I don't mean like first time. Like I've heard them before, and then it was my first time in person. Like that was my first time hearing those songs, and just like
Parallel universe.
that was Vegas, but like
Okay. I'm saying hearing that for the first time in person though.
oh, it was
That's
all
gotta be-
good.
yeah.
It was, but like I mean, songs like "By the Way" I hadn't even heard, and then
By
just
the way.
that being your like first introduction
Yeah.
to it. Oh my god, you had the freaking Lakers Kobe guitar. It had the number 8 and 24 was like this metallic purple.
That's sick.
Ugh.
So
Yeah.
fun.
Hell yeah. Well, I got to shout out Logan a little bit, even though he gave me the fuck you earlier. But he's an avid listener of the pod. He's listened to all 3
Thank you
episodes
for
so
that.
far.
Damn
We
straight.
applaud you
We
for that.
appreciate you.
We got to shout out Schmite's Printing again.
That's Schmike's
Why
Printing.
not?
Schmite's Printing, dude.
Schmike's Printing. We're drinking Coors Banquet courtesy of Schmike's Printing.
Yeah,
Well,
cheers.
courtesy of Mac right now. We forgot to buy the beer, but we'll have him pay for that case.
Don't worry, guys. Beer is being consumed
Yeah.
Beer is always consumed
in
on this show.
some way or the other.
Speaking of the pod, though, I want to end drafts. I want to go through our results of like the last few and talk.
Yeah, you
I
can
want to
skip
talk
this.
about
We can
that.
skip this. We can skip this part. Anyway,
So,
so Logan.
So I think I mentioned the first poll before our comedy movie draft. I think for some reason there's more votes than I thought before. 5 total, 4 for me and 1 for 2 Point Joe. But again, I think someone messed up there a little bit, but whatever.
Can I say should I save my gripe for after you?
Yeah,
read?
save
All
it for
right,
after.
Whatever.
Okay. Second episode, best athletes name draft. No surprise here. Mac ran away with that one, taking home all 3 votes. One of them was his, but
Yeah, one of them was
Still
mine.
counts.
Flubbing.
still counts. 100% of the votes there. And last episode, when we had our summertime activities, Mac won that one too. 5 votes. He got 3 of them. I got 2. And for those of you keeping score at home, that means Mick has not got a single vote on our Spotify polls.
Okay, now
Throughout the history
let
of
me
the show.
go ahead and say
Hold on.
my.
I want to say something first. I would like to say that Joe, did you vote in the last in the?
I haven't voted. I
summertime?
only voted on the first one. I've
All
not
right,
voted
then
on the last 2.
I voted on this most recent one, so I say
so it's a
I say
tie.
we call it a tie. We call
All
it a
right.
tie.
We'll split that
I'm
one.
not gonna try to take
But
that away.
I do want to say also, if you're listening on a different platform, head over to Spotify, vote in the polls. Let us know what you think. Who won the draft?
Okay, yeah. So anyway, I am okay with getting no votes in the name draft. I think everyone that voted, if you didn't vote for Carson, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Third one, the summer one, I'll even concede that. I'll concede it. Sure. I mean, voting, who likes that? Anyway, but the movie draft, I fucking nailed it. I just fucking nailed it. Great movies. I got hate for my stepbrother's hate. Fine. I'll take that on the chin. No votes. I'm sick of it.
0 votes across all boards, which I don't know. It's pretty funny. I don't know if we can keep that up, but
Sure. Let's make it a trope. 0
Yeah,
fucking
all right.
votes.
well, I think
All
we
right,
already
everybody-
said Mick is going to probably go for like his favorite songs over
Yeah.
more popular songs. So he again may not get many votes on this one.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
see.
Whatever.
Yeah, make sure you don't vote for Mick. Let's keep it going.
We're keeping up the Mick hate on this.
This episode was sponsored by Hate. Hate Michael.
I love being a very hateful person. You know who else loves that? Our guy Log here. He's, I mean, I guess I kind of calmed down on it a bit. We talked about that, but he is, I mean, I've never met a bigger hater in my life, honestly. Like, I thought I was a hater, then I met Logan, and he just changed my mind. Dude.
His
It
older
is-
brother. Are you crazy?
Okay, yeah, you know what? It's close, but I like that you are, I guess you both are a bit unrelenting in your hate, but I gotta say, I admire that about you.
I appreciate it. Honestly, Joe, I learned a lot of the hate from you, though. You've gotten better, but you used to be like ultimate rage baiter.
Dude,
And it
I
was
tried hard.
like that.
It was great.
It's fun.
It was a
It
good
was
good
great.
period in
Okay,
time.
yeah, I mean, maybe it'll come back in the summer. I think the season's getting colder. You know, I just don't have the same energy and vigor and towards trying to be a hater like I did in the summer. When it gets warmer, I'll get happier and get more hateful. So
I want to hear a lot from our guest. He's
I do too.
Funny, he's great, and I got a good little conversation striker. So I'm going to Vegas, big surprise, pretty soon. And that reminded me of how Logan and I have been to Vegas a numerous amount of times.
Oh boy.
Why don't you tell the people, given it just some sort of analogy or however you want to go about it, tell us about July Vegas. Just go ahead and do that for me if you wouldn't mind. Just if it's the story about the flight and how you got there, however you want to interpret that, just I want to hear your view on it.
Yeah, I think just talking about the flight is the perfect way to sum up the whole trip because it was perfect foreshadowing. So
a bad omen.
Me and my brother and Carter, our other buddy, we were going to fly out of Salt Lake. And we left early that morning. Flight left from Salt Lake at like 8:30 or 9 or something. We get into the airport from the parking lot and it says flight's canceled. And
just
brutal.
Just go ahead and wait.
Like we found out as we were walking into the airport. So we're like, okay, not a big deal. We can go to the booth or whatever, and they'll put us on another flight. There is a line of like 30 people at the Frontier booth, and nobody is working. Not a single soul. So we sit in line for about, 45 minutes, an hour probably, and nobody shows up to work the booth. So finally, me and my brother and Carter, we just made the spontaneous decision. We're going to drive the rest of the way. I think it was about 7 hours.
Oh my God. See, God gives signs sometimes. Yeah, I think he gives them once. I think he's like, here's your sign. Oh, you screwed that up. Okay. You have free will. And then boom, you go to Vegas and get fucking shellacked, brother. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, exactly. Like that was the sign. That was the sign to turn around and keep your money and keep your
dignity.
Yeah, literally. But we didn't, obviously. We drove 7 hours and it was for Mitt's birthday, so obviously we were going to.
God, just good friends.
Man, we lost a lot.
I mean, and lost, like you go to Vegas and you're stupid if you don't think you're going to lose money. But it was like you lost your like naivete, your childish wonder in your eyes. Like we lost the house, babe. Like it's ridiculous because you go to Vegas and usually, 99% of the time you're going to lose money, if not everything you brought. But you had that one day where you were like, that shit was fun.
Yeah.
You had that one craps roll where you're like, that shit was heat.
And then it brings you right back in, and that's when it goes bad.
And
then you keep telling yourself, I'm going to have another one of those heaters.
But like July Vegas, it was just like, oh my God, we were the ant in the magnifying glass, dude. It was just nuts.
I was just talking to my boss today about gambling, and he said that last time he went to Vegas, he did not gamble a single cent.
How is that possible?
Because it was a mining conference, and they were just getting blasted with vendors. Like vendors were just like buying them dinners, buying them drinks, and so they were just like basically just going to these like events and like cocktail parties and like just dinners where you just get just shit faced.
Yeah.
And so like by the time they were at the end of the night came, they were just blasted and they didn't even go and gamble.
No, that's good stuff right there.
So it's like, and that's honestly, that's a decent way to do Vegas. Go
just a big old party.
Yeah. Party on somebody else's dime.
On somebody else's dime.
And
that's the best part.
It's a company trip. So it's a company's dime too. So
free food. No, you don't get fucking skunked on a 6-card 21 on blackjack.
Yeah. Maybe I'm going on a work trip here in June. And maybe I'll have to. I don't know where.
Vegas?
No, I don't know where the nearest casino is. I don't know if Pittsburgh has a lot of casinos, but
you might find some poker rooms.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to go to some baseball games. I love that ballpark.
Oh, PNC is
that place is amazing. I've been there once. I was our intern conference a couple years ago. I think I've mentioned this already on the podcast. Was there, and that place is just awesome.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of baseball, Yankees allowing beards. It's big for me because I'm a Yankees fan, and we've had like so many people not sign with us because they want to keep their fucking beard. And
Could
also,
they do mustaches? Or just,
you can do
okay.
so you can do mustache and you can do sideburns before the rule change.
Yeah.
But no beard and no stubble. Like you couldn't
Really?
even like get the like stubble beard going. And we lost a lot of, what was that closer for the Giants? Had the beard.
Sergio Romo.
Sergio Romo. That's right. He was supposed to sign with us when we had a bullpen issue, and he wouldn't because he wouldn't shave his beard, which is. And then you get people like Alex Verdugo who sign and then shave their beard and lose 1 billion aura points, and you're like, okay, we got to change this rule, guys. It's good for no one, and they did.
Yeah.
So I got to ask, what's even the point of that rule? Like, why do
So
they
like some
implement
clean
that?
cut gentleman.
Yeah, it's like this gentleman's club thing. Like you look professional. It's a load of malarkey. I mean, like you see a guy and he's got a cleanly shaven beard, and you're like, yeah, that dude gets it. He's got class.
Yeah, dude.
And like the Islanders do that too in the NHL because Lou Lamoriello, their GM, is like 80 something.
Oh, he's telling them not to.
Yeah, he's set in his ways. And Anthony Duclair, who I think he signed there this past offseason. He's a black guy. He had dreads and a beard and everything, and he ended up having to cut it all off. And I don't think he's playing very good this year. It's like Samson.
I was about to say, dude, that's
Samson from the Bible.
Cut off his hair, he loses all his
That's
power.
right,
He
that's
can't play
right.
hockey anymore.
The game goes with the aura. I really believe that.
I do too. So like when I played football, we always game day dress up. You had to wear a suit, or not suit. You had to wear a shirt and tie, and just like that look good, feel good, play good
100%,
mentality.
man.
But
I'm all for cleaning up, but I think the beard rule, I'm so glad it's gone. And like, oh yeah, get it going, baby. But yeah, I thought I'd just interject that,
yeah.
That's just wild to me. Like, I'd never heard of that before.
Really,
Like,
you'd never heard of it?
I also had no idea that they
Oh,
had a
wow.
rule like that.
No.
But shows what I know,
Like, who else? Verdugo had to shave. Oh, Garrett Cole. Holy fuck. Garrett Cole on the Astros looked like this. You'd be shivering in your cleats stepping up to the batter's box. And then he goes and he shaves his beard and he looks like he fucking eats
A child. A soy boy.
No,
wait.
children.
Great
No, I mean, he looks like a child.
Great interjection.
A
there.
little soy boy.
Just beautiful.
That's like that Vine where it's like, what's worse than a fist? And then it's like, he like pulls the sticker off and it says child fist.
A child.
A child, yeah.
I love that Vine, dude. Rest in peace, Vine. There's rumors back in the day they're
Sorry.
breaking Vine too. Whatever happened to that?
I don't know. Vine was good for what it was.
I liked Vine.
I love Vine.
I mean, like, it was very. I guess you could consume it very easily because now TikTok they got like 10-minute videos. I'm like, I'm not watching all that. And Vine was like 7 seconds. It's easy, just watch it.
It was
next.
oh Joe, wait, it was 6
Okay, 6,
seconds.
same thing, dude.
No, it's not the same thing. That was Vine's whole thing.
Well, if you had one more second, you could actually do so much more content. That extra second in there.
They should make Vine where it's like 4 milliseconds and someone has to be funny in that time period.
You just have to like string a bunch of videos together and like scroll really fast to like see what's going
No,
on.
you get one post. That's it. We'll see who the funniest
Who's
guy
going to blow up
ever.
on 0.4 milliseconds? That's all you get.
Let's find out.
Can you like delete it and post another one? Or is just that's it? You're
No,
done.
well, we'll iron those details
We'll
out.
do some R&D, see what the people want.
Yeah,
this,
exactly.
This is the Micmac Joe app coming in.
Patented, by the way, completely patented, so you can't steal that idea. But
Vine 2's coming, Micmac Joe app's coming. Very real stuff. You heard it here first, folks.
when is Micmac Joe 2 drop, though? That's the question.
There's a Micmac Joe 2?
All right, Mick is already foreshadowing one of us to die, so we have a replacement. So
It's actually Logan.
I was going to say,
killing
if
him right
something
now.
ever happens to me, you guys can just bring in 2 Point Joe and it'd be the same thing.
You're right. You're right.
You won't have to change the name at all. No rebrand. Just like change the picture on the logo.
Joe Lesko, if you listen to this, start prepping your pod. I cut Joe Wade's tire, his brakes, so he.
Yeah, that or Logan might take my back straps. We'll see which happens first.
yeah, he's also going to have to be our producer. Joe is the heart and soul of this podcast.
That is
he does
true.
everything.
Quick
so.
shout out to Joe.
Yeah,
Wade
I
for
do want to
that.
say I hope you guys appreciated the no buzz on the last episode, but it came at a cost.
Yeah, it's
You may maybe able to tell the audio wasn't as great, but I did my best with what I had. Usually an episode takes me about the length of what it is plus like 20, 30 minutes to edit. That episode took me 9 to 10 hours to edit.
What?
Insane work.
It was insanely long, and it was just, we did the best of what we had. We're back to the buzzing, but I think I learned a little bit to where that might be able to reduce that a little. We'll see. But
just big shout out.
We're just going to do that.
To Joe Wade.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate that.
Snap clap.
One and a kiss on the lips.
Oh, a big old kiss on the lips, dude. Make it wet.
Huh? All right, let's talk about the big sporting event of the last couple weeks here. The Four Nations Faceoff. Honestly, I didn't really know what to expect. As a big hockey fan, I was like, okay, this could be fun. Hopefully, I was kind of thinking it would be kind of like an all-star game type of thing. Boy, was I wrong. That was some of the best hockey I've seen in a long time. It was
great hockey. I don't watch a lot of hockey, but dude, it was great. And I don't want to skip too far ahead, but like the last game, Canada-USA, that OT, some of the best OT I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was great.
That first Canada-US game was unreal. That was fun. 3 fights in 9 seconds.
Oh my God. Go USA, dude. Booing our national anthem. Kick their ass. Love that.
In Montreal.
In Montreal. I love that.
It was good all around. Connor McDavid getting lit up was just lights of fire under your ass. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, lit a fire under his ass because he scored the championship-winning goal.
He scored twice. He scored that first
in
goal.
that game. No, Nathan McKinnon scored.
McKinnon, that's right. Yeah, McKinnon. Oh, I don't know why I had McDavid. Yeah, you're right. McKinnon roofed it.
Yeah,
that was good stuff. I mean, I think that Joe, you're kind of proving the point. Like someone who just knows hockey, watches it whenever it's on, like goes out of their way to tune into it. That's when you're succeeding. Like you're pulling in people to just be like, hell yeah, let's watch this. Like the NBA All-Star game is not doing that.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that. It looks like ass, but I'm not a big hockey guy, but if you invite me to see a hockey game in person, I'm gonna have a hard time saying no because it's like one of the greatest things to watch live. But like and on TV too, I enjoy watching hockey.
That's great.
It's not something I'm like super into, but I love it. Like in college, I was at every hockey game I could get to.
So
it was so fun.
Here's a weird fact about me. I've been to the NBA All-Star Weekend. I watched the slam dunk contest, got the worst winner ever. Jeremy Evans with the Jazz, if anyone even remembers who that is. I've met Jeremy Evans, actually. He came to a basketball camp where we live, and I gave him an alley-oop. That was cool. But, and I just like look back on it, and that even just in 2012, 13 years ago, is so much better than it is now. And we had people like Jeremy Evans winning. Because like Paul George competed. Now we have like people. I watch the NBA and I'm like, oh yeah, that guy exists doing the NBA dunk contest. Yeah. They wheel out Mac McClung like Hannibal Lecter every year. and then they just fucking send him right back to prison. They go send him to the G League. Poor guy. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and even like as far as All-Star weekends go, like I like the NHL All-Star game. I mean, it's still a little gimmicky, and that's fine. But it's still like the 3-on-3 tournament is fun. It's fun to watch. It's fast. There's still like not quite as much defense. Ooh, that was a good one.
Just right in the mic.
But and they're fun. But I like what the NHL's doing, where they're going to change up this format next time and like do like an 8-country deal instead of 4. Do like a World Cup of hockey, and they'll do it every 4 years, and then so they'll have like a best on best thing every 2 years because they'll kind of alternate it with the Olympics. So that'll be fun. That'll be just great hockey. Hopefully it doesn't doesn't oversaturate it. Hopefully they're not overcooking. I don't think they will because it's such good hockey. But it was a very nice surprise. I was hoping it'd be good, but that exceeded any expectations I had.
Canada looked really good in that last game, and I'm an Avs fan, so it was good to see my guys play good. Makar looks like a jet out on the ice. McKinnon, same thing. Try taking a puck from that guy. So of course it was Team USA, go USA. But I mean, it was nice to see my guys do it like that.
Makes you feel like you got a good team.
Yeah, I mean, and we do. It sucks that Gabriel Landeskog died because
real.
I mean, I really think we would have won in 23. I do. I think we had a good roster. Well, I guess they did technically because it was that was 22.
Huh?
Avs technically won it in 22.
Yeah.
That's why the MLB's the best. It's just by year. You know, you say in 2017, but like NFL, NHL, NBA is all like 22, 23. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's, like you're saying, I think for that, I go by like season. I can do like when it starts, and then championship, Super Bowl, like the year that it was. So it's weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
I always got so pissed off as a kid when someone would like refer to it as the other year. And just like
the Super Bowl or the season?
Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, which one? It's 11-12. It's not 2012. That's yeah. So
now, like I said, I mean, as a guy that doesn't watch hockey, seeing that, I would, from the hockey I do watch, I would consider that great hockey. I mean,
both the games.
You have to tell me.
Oh my god,
our hockey expert, resident hockey expert here, Mac. But I think, like I said, I think that was great hockey being played. Look, everyone looked aggressive.
Yeah,
like they cared
intense,
about winning.
Very physical. Yeah, everyone was going. Nobody was like, didn't need any motivation to get up for that game. I mean, you were going, and that was just great stuff all around.
Some shout outs. Not that it means a lot from the Micmac Joe podcast.
No, dude, they're listening.
They are.
They care.
Brady Kachuk, I'm shouting you out. What a fucking tournament, dude. Holy.
That was unbelievable.
He was in the right place at the right time all the time. I mean, Hellbuck was great. Whatever. But Charlie McAvoy, that was a sick first game against Canada. That was good. Gensel, I guess. I mean, just some good players from the USA. Way to represent.
Yeah, it was good. They're pretty solid, kind of all around. The USA defense was unbelievable. Oh. Jacob Slavin has solidified himself as the best defensive defenseman in the NHL. I mean, just a wall back there.
Kill McCarr. No, he's probably
he's not
for defensive defenseman, but he's the best defenseman though.
As great as that tournament was, though, heartbreak ending for the USA in OT, dude. Like, I think I mentioned this to you. Like, if you're not blocking that pass, you're not blocking that goal. Like,
no, yeah. I mean,
that was such a good
shelf it. Like,
you can't leave that guy open in that place.
Yeah, devastating.
All the Instagram comments are like, let's leave McDavid wide open. That's it. Let's leave the best player ever just right in the fucking crease. Why not? Jesus.
Well, I think, the game being in Boston, I think people were chanting USA during the Canada national anthem. I couldn't exactly hear it, but that looked like what was happening.
I think they were, yeah.
A little representation for the U.S. over in the Garden. I've been to the Garden. Yeah. I watched one of the weirdest playoff games ever there. I watched Celtics Heat in 2023. Jimmy Butler just came into the Garden and hung it on him. Holy. And I'm like this pseudo Heat fan. I was a huge Dwayne Wade fan. I am a huge Dwayne Wade fan. And so I like followed the Heat. And then when he left, I like lost all care. So like I'm kind of like, go Heat, whatever. And I hate, with a capital hate, Boston sports. So like watching all those fuckers like watch them lose. That was enough for me. I loved it. Loved every second of it.
I feel like Boston's got to be kind of an electric place to watch a hockey game, though.
Just everything. They as much as I hate the fans, they're electric.
I've never been out to Massachusetts, but it looks pretty nice.
Honestly, like
I knew someone from there, though.
Boston's the shit. Yeah. It's, best seafood like in the States, probably.
Yeah. I thought about doing like a road trip out there and then going to Maine and just hanging out.
It's incredible. I mean, like, you can go, you're half an hour from Salem. You can go check out Salem. You're half an hour from Port or like Rockport. Just a ton of cool places over in Boston. And I didn't want to like Boston, but I did. I loved it.
It's just a very like old city,
It is,
It seems sick.
We walked from, I want to say it was, regardless, it was miles. We went to Fenway, and the whole time you're walking through downtown and it's just like gorgeous. I hate glazing Boston, but it was amazing. Yeah.
You mentioned Salem. What was the name of the guy in the Salem witch trials where they like crushed him with rocks? And he was just like more weight. What was that guy's name? He was like great. I'm going to look that up while you guys keep talking. He's got a great name.
Salem's interesting because it's like spooky. It really is. Like you kind of get it. Yeah, you get a spooky vibe from it. I don't know. It's neat. They do some pretty cool stuff there.
Giles Corey,
that man, masochism on full display.
Did you read? It was like a play about it. we had to like read that in English class in high school.
Shallow or
No,
gallows.
no, it was like it started with a G, but I can't remember what it was. Hold on.
I honestly have no clue.
Did you guys read it?
Oh, it's Green Bay Packers are the best team ever. It's probably what you were looking for.
No, I don't.
think that's what it's
Not
called.
quite what I was looking
Me
for.
when I
but-
lie.
The Crucible.
Oh,
Did you read the
yeah.
Crucible?
Holy
Dude,
shit. That's about
yeah.
that guy?
You know, that's not about him, but they mentioned him in there. Like I had heard about him before. I don't know. You ever heard of Sam O'Nella? He like makes these history
Oh,
videos.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love him.
Like the shitty animated ones.
Dude,
Yes.
those are awesome. I love those. But he did one where he talked about Giles Corey being like more weight, and then we read that in the book. I was like, no way, dude. I know this guy. He's a celebrity.
I think our high school did the Crucible for a play, right?
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
maybe
so.
our
That's
sophomore
wild.
year
Something
is
like
what I
that.
was thinking.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, crazy.
That is weird.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to find out who the imposter is here. So it's like that one popular game, Among Us, or perhaps maybe the less popular Chameleon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around 4 rounds. I'm sure you've seen this on YouTube Shorts or something like that. Everyone describes this person using an adjective. They're going to go, like I said, 4 rounds. At the completion of those 4 rounds, the people are all going to vote on who they think the imposter is. Whoever gets 2 votes is voted off. If that person is the imposter and they guess who the real person was, they win. If they don't, they lose. Is there any questions?
Nah.
I think we're
I'm
good.
to go.
Okay.
I'm fired up.
Fired
get
up.
it.
Let's start with
Fired up.
Carson.
I'm gonna go with man.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with. I don't know if this one's gonna be too obvious or not, but I don't know. Prez.
Okay.
I'm gonna say older.
Okay. Anyone suspect of an old president so far?
Old President Man.
Old president.
I don't know if you had to specify that or not.
Where's Kamala come
Is anyone suspect of that yet?
The Kamalusi.
Or are we all good so far?
I'm good
I'm
so
good.
far. I just gotta. This is hard. Like either position you're playing, it's like, you don't want to be. You kind of want to be.
I'm going to start humming the theme to Jeopardy here, Carson.
All right, jeez.
He's Stalin.
Joseph Stalin.
Is that your word?
No. Democrat.
Okay. I'm gonna say in terms of presidentship, 40s.
I'm gonna say
Bro ain't saying shit.
okay. I see where Carson's coming from. This is fucking hard.
I got it pretty quick.
Well dressed.
All right.
It's like, okay, that's pretty good.
Dude, it's obviously Jimmy Carter.
Okay.
I mean, we all know this.
So it's a well-dressed
Democrat president who's a
Democratic
man.
president as a man. Does anyone sniff anything out yet or no?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think I'm starting to also.
I think I got my blinders on right now, not looking at them.
That's good. Carson's brain is in neutral currently.
Dude, I mean, it's in a fucking blender.
He's not. He's idling right now,
He's
dude.
idling.
I'm in reverse.
He's in park.
His engine is misfiring currently.
Carson, fucking say hair or some shit.
What do you want me to
Hair.
do?
Fucking human. A word.
Eyeballs.
Reptilian.
God. I've watched like one of these.
You're describing a human, Carson. Have you never described a human? In a police sketch, they're going to be like, hey, Carson, who was the guy that robbed you? You're going to be like, fuck. Golly, man. I think I want to say 4 limbs, probably at least.
Fine, hair. I'll go with that. Jesus.
Wow, what a
My
I'm
goodness.
messing with you, dude. Oh man, this is fun, dude. We're having a good time, This is awesome.
Just guys having a good time. Guys being swell.
Yeah, dude.
Try and hate on it.
Well, we already said Democrat, so I'm just gonna say blue tie.
Technical foul on the play. That's 2 words.
Blue.
I'm kidding. You
I already said it.
No, it's unacceptable.
Blue hyphen tie.
Blue tie.
You know what? I'm just gonna say hands. 2 hands.
Dear Lord,
There we
dude.
go.
I
We
hate
got
both
hair
you
and
guys.
hands.
This is the last round.
Hair and hands.
All right, so a president that has hair and hands
Believe it or
and
not.
a man for some reason.
All right, a vice.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good one. Dick Cheney. Have you guys watched Vice? That's a good movie.
I never have.
I liked it a lot. I think was he like the Wyoming senator? He's from Wyoming, isn't he?
Who, Cheney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really know that
that
until
is.
I watched
That's right.
the
It's
movie.
about Cheney. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked you if you'd seen it.
No, I was like literally not even putting a like anything to a name, but
Nah, you're chilling.
you brought me home with that.
Hell yeah, dude. Have you watched Ides of March?
No,
That's another good one, dude. Ryan Gosling. That's a great
I
one.
fucking love Ryan
I
Gosling.
also love Ryan Gosling, dude. He looks just like Jared Goff.
All right, Joe.
I'm stalling now.
We're all waiting.
I'm gonna say American. A little Bruce Springsteen, born in the USA.
Unbelievable.
You can guys obviously.
Okay, here we go. Last one. Like, do you go specific? Do you go broad? How do you approach it here?
6 feet.
6 feet tall.
6 feet tall. All right.
Okay. All right. Well, now the room is open for discussion. You can start throwing sus. You can start trying building allies. However, you want.
It's definitely Logan.
Is that the
I'm
room
leaning
consensus?
Joe. I'm leaning
Really?
Joe.
I think it's Joe.
Okay, well, so the fact that you're leading me makes me think that you're definitely on my team, which I was thinking before. Because I think if you were imposter, you'd maybe be like, yeah, it's Logan, let's do it. Let's vote him. So I think it's definitely not you.
Interesting.
And also the clues you gave made me think that it was like you could have been not the imposter. So I'm leaning Logan, though,
This is an
heavily.
interesting move. Is
He
he
was
gaslighting
so
Carson?
vague.
Is he telling him the truth? Find out.
I mean, I guess you were too, but you just couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, because I'm an idiot.
Is he playing the
I have
idiot
no
card,
idea
or is he
what the
genuinely
hell-
an idiot?
Is Vice a movie or something?
Yeah,
Okay, I have no idea what the
it's
hell
definitely
that
him
is.
if he didn't get the vice clue.
But
That's true.
Yeah. My
But-
vote's Logan. I'll let you make your decision. Because he's
Well-
probably going to go me.
the only reason I went vague is because Joe was going vague. I had a couple hints that were absolute bangers.
I think it's definitely Logan, but
What
I'll let you make your
what
decision.
What were Logan's for? Like, what were his first?
6 feet.
6 feet, older was my first one.
Oh, an older president? No way.
Well dressed.
So it's not JFK.
Well, older is subjective. He's probably fucking older than us, yeah?
I think all of presidents in history were older than us.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Shint.
Okay, actually, Joe's kind of swaying me here. I am
Dude, I'm
starting-
telling you,
I
I'm
am
making a
starting
good
to think-
case for myself.
manipulator.
He didn't get the vice clue. That's all I'm
Master
saying.
manipulator.
Well, it's because I haven't seen the fucking movie.
It has nothing to do with the movie.
Well,
Got his ass, dude. It's not Dick Cheney.
Alright, I
Get
think-
fucked.
What are we doing here?
I'm-
Have the t- have the
I'm voting
tables
Logan.
turned? Wait,
I think I'm going to vote.
I'm going to
Logan,
give a
too.
count to 3.
All right.
You guys are all going to point.
All right.
Actually, just say it
All
because
right.
people cannot see. 1, 2, 3.
Chogan, dude.
Logan.
It's Chogan.
Okay, we got 2 to Logan. We got 1 to Joe, you said?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is revealed by me
Well, does he get a guess?
that Logan is the imposter.
I knew it.
But if Logan can name it,
I think
he
he can.
is the winner.
I think
Let's
he
see.
can.
Bill Clinton.
No.
Oh!
It was Joe Biden.
It was Joe Biden.
You dummy. The vice president during Barack Obama's presidency, Joseph,
I thought that for
whatever
sure
middle name is
locked it
Biden.
up.
I thought a Democrat locked it in for him. Did you get Trunt?
Trunt.
Trunt? Donald Trunt? Was that? Oh, who's your guy?
I got a Obama.
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 I thought about saying black for one of the clues,
Dude,
but
on my last clue, I almost fired lawsuit because I thought it was Bill Clinton.
So
I think that would really good. I had Sleepy, but like that would have been dead giveaway.
what I
Yeah, I
did
did
there
too.
was I did Biden, and I thought that the people would think it was Trump,
That's what I thought it was going to be.
right? Like the imposter would get Trump.
Trump.
So I threw a little curveball in there with Obama, and I didn't, I kept it similar, but like, I mean, obviously he was his running mate, so it's like,
Yeah.
but when you think of Biden, you go to Trump, right?
Dude, I think when I talked about the Vice movie, that threw him off of the Vice clue.
Yeah.
it inadvertently was a good move.
I have
And-
no
That's a
fucking
great
clue
movie,
what
too.
Vice is, like the movie.
Well, it's a good movie, but it has nothing to do with what either of those guys.
And you
Vice
convinced
President.
Carson.
It's Vice President Dick Cheney, dude.
When you started talking about the movie, I was like certain that there was
It's
a
like, it's
movie
got to be
called
about
Vice.
Bill
that
Clinton. There is a
included
movie
this-
about it.
but that included this president.
Oh no,
So
it's got the
that
Bushes in it.
completely-
Oh, I see where
I think
you're-
Clinton.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was in it or not, but I think the bushes were though.
Well, listen, that was trial and error. If you guys don't like it, we'll never do it again. And you just say you hate us. And if you did like it, we'll keep ripping it. It was kind of fun. It was a little different.
It was a good time. I just am going to have to do a lot of cutting around that.
That's fine.
Make my job harder. Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine.
Joe's unemployed.
Logan, do you like it?
I did like it.
Did you guys
If you're as a listener, as an avid listener of the show, would you like hearing more of that?
Absolutely.
Assuming
So
Carson,
I think people will get a kick of how long it takes us to think of one fucking word.
So we'll cut around all of them.
honestly- please cut
This segment
around
will be like 2 minutes long. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, please do, because that would make me look like a complete idiot.
We
Not
love-
that I'm not.
we
but-
love you, Carson. Who
It
cares?
was fun. I had a good time with that. It was fun trying to just come up with something that I try to lean Carson I'm not the guy, but
And I
at the
think
same time don't give it away.
I really think we can dial it in, especially if we get like another person and we all don't know who it is. So if we have 4 people and like, let's say Joe Lesko messages it to all of us, he's not here or whatever. We could all be in on it. That'd be kind of fun, right?
Get a third party. in
Exactly.
here. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I guess we're gonna take a little break, go into one of our sponsors, Mr. Mac. Who you got for us this week?
We only have one ad this week.
Just one?
I was a little slow on the hop this week, but I think it's a good one. This episode of the Big Mac Joe podcast is brought to you by Huge Pants. Have you ever wanted to look like the after picture of a weight loss commercial? Well, now you can. All you have to do is put on some of our huge pants over your regular size pants, and it'll look like you lost 100 pounds. Come on down and try Huge Pants today.
Got to go get me some of
You
those
could
huge
definitely.
pants.
I think. Have you watched Nathan For You?
Yeah, I think we talked
Okay,
about this.
I don't know if we have, but he did one episode where he had this guy that was like a fitness guy write this weight loss book, and then he just had a picture of the weight loss guy next to like these pictures of huge pants. So it made it look like he lost all this weight, and people were buying it. Like it was to like help out like a moving company. He said, I lost all this weight just by moving stuff. So the program is they hire these people, they work for free and just move people from one house to another.
way.
It is I love Nathan For You. I watched the whole show. It is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
If you
That's
haven't seen
great.
that show, please watch it. It is one of the funniest things out there.
So speaking of funny guys, and speaking of Joe Wade, you're going to Shane Gillis soon. How about that?
I am, yeah, dude. Shane Gillis, March 15th in Salt Lake City. I'm looking forward to it. I bought tickets for all my boys, and everyone canceled on me except 2 Point Joe. So,
He's a real one for that.
he is.
Yeah.
I'm
All those other friends that canceled on you, you need to cut them off, dude. They're not healthy for you.
Dude, they're not.
They don't care
If you
about
want,
you.
if you want to come out, I got extra tickets. So just hit me up. Let me know.
And speaking of the listeners, I just want to shout out some people. I appreciate you guys with the support and the feedback. Like my buddy Xander, dude is so supportive. And I know these guys have a lot of supporters and it's really cool. And we hope that your work or your drive or your boredom is a little bit more solid. And we appreciate you listening. That's cool.
I just found out this weekend that my mom listens to the pod. So apparently only the first episode though. So she's not a real one.
Yeah, she
but
didn't care. She didn't like it.
She listened to the first bit. She's like, I thought you'd worry we might listen to it and censor yourself a little more. I was like, I don't really care if you. I thought she would because she's very nosy, but
That's great.
whatever. I want to go back to Big Pants real quick for 1 second
Yeah,
and talk about
yeah.
another favorite funny guy of mine, sketch comic Tim Robinson.
Yeah, that's good.
I think you should leave. I can't remember if it's season 1 or season 2, but he has this one sketch where in it he gets basically every single sketch is like someone takes it too far and they try to like explain why they did. And this one, he like flipped a table while a guy was on it. And he's like, I guess I just took it too far like I always did. And I guess he was like talking about how he's upset with this girl named Julie because last year for Christmas, she got him chode jeans as a joke. He's like, chode jeans, 46-inch waist, 28 length, fucking junk. I just love the idea of just chode jeans, dude, just super wide and so short. I was jeans shopping today and I saw some chode jeans while we were out.
Dude, I have to buy
some
chode
big
jeans. I have to buy chode jeans. I didn't know that was the word for it. But motherfucker, like I got this big old like behind and waist, and then my leg, like my torso is 8 feet long. I look like a Spike from Tom and Jerry. So I got to go buy these terribly hilarious work pants.
Yeah.
And like when I look at them, it looks like the goddamn weight loss commercials. I'm like, I'm not that fucking big. And I put them on. I'm like, wait a minute.
I was looking at the jeans I was buying today. I was like, damn, these look huge. I put them on. I was like, oh no. I wear mine aren't chode though. They're even. They're 34 34s. And I'm not a 34 guy. I got to wear a belt with those, but the 32 is too tight, and the 33, no one makes those.
Dude,
so
I think I just want to see how funny sizes can get. Like, who do you think's rocking a 40-28?
dude, I've seen stuff. Dude, M-Shaw inspectors love being really big.
Dude, my boss was like, so we had one of our inspections today, and he had to talk to my boss, and he was like just hanging out in the other building, and my boss, like, and one of our employees like came and found me and I found my boss to talk to the inspector, and after my boss went and talked to him and came back into my office, he's like, yeah, I couldn't be bothered to move, walk to another building, could he? Because he's a big fella. And because my boss was telling me that he was like, I don't know how it's possible, like, that he can get a belt around his waist, like this, like this, like his belt of like his, all his, mandatory, things
Tools.
to have, and
Trinkets. He's got a trinket belt on.
And I was like, yeah, because I've been with this guy before, and I was like, yeah, it's a wonder of science and engineering they can get a belt on to stay on. And then my boss said that at one point he had seen that inspector with his belt like around his chest, like right under his nips.
See, those are the kind of dudes that need to wear overalls or suspenders.
I think I'm gonna
not a belt.
I think I'm gonna start rocking a trinket belt. Just have like fucking Flintstone vitamins on it and shit. Just random things.
You can OD at any time on those. Just threaten someone. They're yelling at you. I'll do it. I'll eat the whole bottle of these Flintstone gummies and just kill myself right in front of you.
I also have, just other fucking various items like a duster. Just be like, yeah, I can fucking whip this out.
I thought you meant like a duster jacket. Why you got a duster jacket on your belt?
I also have that. I'm telling you,
got a duster.
Trinket belts. We'll get a sponsor from Trinket belts.
Is that a thing?
What do we?
What's
like
they sold that?
I'm inventing it right
What's
now.
like the weirdest? What's like the weirdest things we can have on like a trinket belt? Let's go into this a little bit. Do we, like,
those like little like wooden toys where it's like it's got a ball in it. You got to try to catch the ball.
A kendama.
Is that what they're called? Yeah. I've always heard them called Bilbos.
See, imagine you throw a fucking, what is it? A kendama?
Kendama.
Yeah, imagine you throw that shit on your trinket belt. You're just fucking bored. Whip that shit out.
Your boss starts talking, you just whip it out and start doing it while he's just lecturing
Watch
you.
this shit. Hold on. I usually get
Wait, give me a second.
I just fucking miss. Hold on. Untwist it. Let it spin like they fucking do. Hold on. I'm so good at this. I practiced in college. Just fucking keep missing it. He's like, dude, I'm firing you right now.
Hold that thought.
Dude,
Got it. Let's go. Okay,
Hold
what's
on.
up?
Shut the fuck up really quickly. Just shut the fuck up. Let me focus.
Dude, that's a great thing to have on a trinket belt. What else we got?
Wow.
Dude, that's like the skit from I Think You Should Leave, where he's playing the game with the
Oh,
eggs,
yeah.
and the boss is like talking to him.
He just
and
keeps
he's like,
feeding them.
motherfucker.
That's a nude egg I won for my game.
I think I'd throw. I'm food oriented for. I'd have salt and pepper on it. You know how many tablespoons?
Oh, nice.
Right.
Nice.
Think about it. You're not putting that shit in your pocket. You throw it in a trinket belt.
Trinket belt. I think 3 small snow globes. You gotta have 3 small snow globes in a trinket belt.
That exactly ties into what I was going to say. One of them has a live goldfish in it.
Oh, okay.
That's good stuff.
That. Like, is there a bowl or is it just goldfish?
It's just a.
You got to replace it when it dies.
Yeah,
you could. Yeah, fun fact: I have a permanent like mini shrimp terrarium.
I got
it just
permanent
sits in my
mini
living
shrimp
room.
like on me at all times.
I'll carry my mini shrimp.
Just like me for real.
I'll carry a mini shrimp terrarium on my trinket belt. Now, what would the occasion be for the trinket belt? You think you're going to work with it or like the club? Like
You're going everywhere with it. You're not leaving house without the trinket belt.
Yeah, you just wear it to bed. Have melatonin in the trinket belt. Fuck it.
Logan, what do you put on your trinket belt?
Fucking great question. You guys stole all the good ones.
Yeah, they already got the beer belt, but you could have added like a beer loop. In
That
there.
was all of
that
the
would be
trinkets. That's every trinket right
I
there.
don't know. There's more to be discovered.
We took all the good ones. We said like 4 things.
A Zin can for sure,
Yeah,
right?
I was actually
practical.
gonna say with the theme from earlier, maybe a couple hockey putts.
Oh
there
yeah,
you
why
go.
not? Have a couple of
You
putts.
could never leave the house.
You're
without
driving by
hockey
the
pucks.
Ret Center, you get bored.
I
You got
think-
a couple fucking hockey putts to go drop and.
I 100% agree. And like as far as lumbar support goes, I'd throw a mini fridge on the back. Right? Just
Yeah, sure.
Dude, my mom was telling me today, like, I don't know if it's like a real thing or if it was like a joke video, but like there's like a thing, like a crock attachment to like put your chaw in.
yeah, I've seen that.
Is that real?
Yes.
Oh my! So I told her, I was like, what about the crock nuts? She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, truck nuts? Someone like 3D printed crock nuts. To put on the
nice.
strap. I was like, yeah, get some of those, dude.
Dude, I hadn't talked to, it was one of my brother's friends. I hadn't talked to him in months.
Yeah.
Calls me out of nowhere. And he knows I like go work out. And he just calls me I'm at work and he calls me and he goes, hey, you don't wear pajama pants to the gym, right? And I go, no. And he goes, or Crocs? And I go, no. He goes, okay, good. And then hangs up. That was the whole entire conversation.
Dude, I want to stay on this the trinket belt topic and more items you keep on your trinket belt.
We got the film Robots on Blu-ray.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Hell
What
yeah.
about like one of those portable toilet seats?
Oh yeah, like a cover.
I keep that in my
Yeah.
trinket
Yeah,
belt.
no, that's good. That's really good.
Dude, I love the. Did your grandmas have like the like shag carpet cover on their toilet seats?
Oh yeah,
dude,
oh, yeah.
grandmas love those.
Yeah, that's an old person move right there.
yeah. I'm trying. I mean, I guess I'm gonna say it just because I looked at it, but it's another good one. The Guitar Hero guitar.
Just throw that shit
strapped
on
in.
there. Yeah.
The drum kit as well.
Like have you ever seen the Surveyor's belt? Never.
I don't think so.
It's literally a trinket belt. Like they throw their like hammer for putting in stakes in there and shit like that. I would clone that idea. I'd throw
a tool belt.
That's what I have. That's. I
Well,
got
like,
one of those.
Yeah, sure.
We're reinventing the tool belt. You just put trinkets in
Trinket
it
belt.
instead of tools. My trinket belt, I'd put a hammer, some nails, maybe a couple screwdrivers, and
Yeah,
a
that'd be
tape measure or
helpful.
something like that. That's what I'm putting in my trinket belt.
No one's ever thought of this.
This is our original idea.
Dude, I'm gonna sell this to carpenters.
I'd probably put some like bullet shell casings, like completely empty. Just a few of those,
Just,
though.
yeah, they're
Just
fun
like
to
to look
fuck around
cool.
with.
Look like Rattlesnake Jake from the movie Rango.
Sure. I'd put like a quart of gasoline. Think about it. If you ever run out of gas, you just throw that into your mouth and drink it and kill yourself.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I would probably do if I ran out of gas. That's the technique right there.
Yeah.
That's what I would have
I
did.
don't know. I think I don't know. If you take all of those Flintstones gummies that are already on the belt, you can run for miles.
Yeah, douse them in gas.
I got another question. So, Carson, are you keeping your Chuck Mangione vinyl on your trinket belt?
That's a good one. I don't know if it'll make the cut. I'll have to think about
No,
that.
don't got quite enough room on the trinket
Yeah.
belt for that.
I'd throw a Touch Tunes jukebox
Oh,
on
I
my
like that.
drink.
He's got the mini fridge and the touch tunes.
It's going to be
jukebox.
heavy,
He's
but
going
it's a good leg workout.
Yeah, I'd probably put like the Empire State Building on my trinket belt.
Actually.
I don't think you can actually fit the Empire State Building. I don't think you can even lift it.
Here's a thought. Around Christmas time, you could have a whole Christmas village. You know how
Dude,
people put that-
yeah. You could have a train going around the outside of it.
Christmas village.
Yes,
you could have
dude.
The train running.
Oh, what's the
You could have the person getting mugged right
What's-
by the nice little
That's
store.
You got that in your Christmas village?
what's
Always.
the a nativity? You can throw a nativity.
nativity.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's a Baltimore Christmas right
Dude,
there.
we're going Christmas themed Baltimore Christmas.
There's a video of this Japanese guitar player. His name's Masayoshi Takanaka, and he's got like in one of his concerts, like on his guitar, he's just like playing it like flat. And,
Oh, I've seen. Yeah,
and it's like it's got like a train like on his guitar.
That's so
It's, like,
sick.
moving
I literally
around.
think I've seen that video.
It's sick.
Dude, one of my earliest memories as a child, I think it was like I was going shopping with my grandma for my 3rd birthday. I saw this train set there. I was like, "Give me that shit." And I can't remember the brand of the trains, but they were huge for like years and years after that.
This confirmed
I'm gonna look it up,
Joe was.
dude. I am like slightly autistic.
Yeah, that's where I was.
I dead ass
Welcome to
am,
the
dude.
club.
I really am.
Yeah, Mick. If Mick follows his pace here, he's gonna put a steam engine on his belt.
Well,
We're
I was actually thinking I would just
bigger and bigger here.
I'd put John Frusciante on my trinket belt. I'd put him on there. I'd like to pet his hair and stuff. Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, you can go forever. With
Yeah,
this.
you- first-
You really
a can of
could.
pasta sauce.
Right, you
Ooh, that's a
could
good
never
one.
know when it comes in handy. I'd put a human foot on it. I just
Not a rabbit's foot, a human foot.
no, yeah, a human's foot. Not like I killed someone. Just I would have it donated.
We're getting dark.
Whoever's willing, and just. But it's good. It just shows like feet.
I'd probably keep a vial of Pope's blood on mine. I think that's a good item to have on your trinket belt at all times.
I'd keep 3 fluid ounces of rattlesnake poison.
Just anti-venom.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and just coagulate things. Why not?
There you go. Dude, back to Rattlesnake Jake. Can we talk about him? What a badass character design and character in general. Have you ever watched Rango? Rattlesnake Jake, dude.
Long ago.
Okay, but you know what he looks like, right?
Yeah,
dude. What a great character design. That's a badass guy right there.
Man, like in 2008 to 2012, they were killing it with kids movies.
Oh yeah,
they were on there.
Was that about the time Robots came out on
Little
Blu-ray?
I think Robots was before.
I was gonna say, I think the animation looks a little.
God, Robots is good.
What a great film, dude.
Good thing you have that on your Trinket belt. We can throw it in right now and watch it.
It's in my room.
Oh,
I actually, I bought.
Why is it not on your Trinket belt right now?
Yeah, sorry. But like I was like bought like a couple like movies like for my like birthdays or my buddy's birthday like as a joke. I was like, all right, pick which one you want, and I'll keep the other one. I can't remember which one he ended up keeping, but I ended up with Robots on Blu-ray. I was like, yes.
He probably took Ice Age. That
Maybe it might have been
similar to that.
I don't know. It might have also been like totally opposite ends of the spectrum. Like it could have been like, I don't know,
porn or something.
No, I'm not going that far. But like I don't know, like some horror movie.
Yeah.
And then just like, or you can have Robots on Blu-ray.
All right, I got one last item for my Trinket belt, and it's one of every scent of those like Christmas tree air car fresheners.
Oh, yeah, and you'd smell good. So
yeah, dude,
would you leave it hanging out or like in its casing?
So I would have it in its casing, and then when I'm ready, I'll break one out at a time. It loses its scent, just kind of hangs there for just look kind of cool, and then do it the next one.
By the way, fuck the people that just hang a ton of those trees on their mirror. It doesn't just stop it. Okay?
Yeah. Also, I want to go old school. I lied. I'm throwing one more in there, dude. Fuzzy dice.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that people hang from the car. We're throwing some fuzzy dice on the Trinket belt.
All right. So, last Trinket item, patent pending. I said John Frusciante.
Yeah.
I've been excited about this for a long time.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Of course.
I love the name Trinket belt. That's a great name.
Thank you.
It's so funny.
I was off the fucking dome ski.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So, like I alluded to earlier, Logan, big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, got me into them. They're my favorite band. And we got to, fine tune our items for who our guest is. So we're going to be doing, Joe, it was your idea. I'll let you formally introduce it.
All right, we're doing Chili Peppers songs draft. Our boy Logan here, he's got a big ass list. Be honest with you, I didn't make a list this week. I'm just going to kind of go through the discography of what I like, and we'll kick it off. But Logan, as our guest, do you want to go first, last?
Really quickly, can I say something before we
go for it, yeah.
Would you say they're your favorite band, Logan, or have you found a new love?
Definitely still my favorite band.
Good, my man. Okay, incredible. Well, I'm also going to preface this with saying Logan and I are going to be dueling fates here because Logan showed me a lot of the songs that are my favorites, and I think that we're going to be picking from each other's basket a little bit.
I'm going to say I'm a little shocked. I'm looking at the list of their songs. They show the best one. I don't know, best ones, but like most listened to, I guess, in the top.
Yeah.
Under the Bridge is at the top.
Yeah.
Good song.
That makes sense.
It was a good song. I just didn't think it'd be at the top. I thought maybe Californication or Can't Stop would be there.
I think Can't Stop is 2, Under the Bridge.
Guess 2.
Californication?
No.
Danny California.
What do you
it's Scar Tissue.
What do you
I'm on Apple Music.
Oh.
All right.
Logan, you want first, last, second, third? We're doing snake draft, so it's up to you. As our guest.
Whatever.
Yeah, you go first then.
All right.
Make that means you get second, then Mac, then me.
You've never been first. You want to go that way? I'll take
I'll
second.
take first when we're going solo again.
Okay.
All right. This is pretty obvious for anybody that knows me. This is a no-brainer. I'm taking Danny California.
It was never a doubt.
My favorite song of all time, by far.
And a good favorite song to have. Drums kick so much ass. The guitar solo.
Oh, the guitar solo at the end. Incredible.
Frusciante.
Great music video.
It is. You're right. It is.
Everything about it. I could tell you the exact place and time I was when I heard that song for the first time.
I just remember like my freshman year, I would hear you play it on your speaker in your room because like we had like conjoined rooms. And I always was like, this is a fine band. I don't know why he listens to it so much, but I wasn't annoyed or anything. I was just like, whatever. I get it. Mm-hmm. I just get it, man.
Dude, just a great song.
Also, real quick, 4 dudes, are we going to go 4 picks or 5?
I'm okay with more. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I could talk about them all day long.
I was thinking
Carson
about
just
this
gave me
on
a
the
very
drive.
shocked look.
I am not a ball knower in this band here, but
how about we do 4 and we see how
we'll
it
do
is?
4 field out. If
Yeah.
you think you got one more in you, we'll do that.
Okay.
All right. Mr.
So
Mick.
I want to win some popular vote if I have any chance at that. I would go with my favorite song, but I'm not going to lure in some votage. I'm going to go with Can't Stop.
Great song.
Just
too.
a groovy.
Especially
Incredible
live,
song.
opening up a concert with that song is insane.
I mean, and like not to get sappy and sentimental, but like when I'm down, I know it's lame. People are like, your music saved my life. But like Can't Stop, just like when I'm feeling down, like I don't got motivation, just, you can't stop. You're addicted to it, man. Like you don't lose that sight. And speaking of that, I will not be doing any non-John Frusciante songs because I love
Really?
him. I will not.
That opens up a few more picks for me then, I guess.
Go for it, man. I will not. I won't as a personal thing. Sorry, go ahead, Carson. Didn't mean to.
Well, no, you can talk about this all you want because I'm definitely the least knowledgeable in Chili Pepper songs, and so I'm just gonna have to kind of go with, because there's like I probably know more than I do. I just don't listen to them like exclusively for like any period of time. So like I don't necessarily like know names of songs. Like I've heard songs before, and I just won't know names, necessarily. But I will say I'll probably with my number one pick. I really like this song. It may not be in your guys' list as high just because it's you guys have a deeper knowledge of the band, but for me it's Under the Bridge.
That's a great pick.
A good song,
There's
dude. That's
nothing
cannot go
with
wrong with that.
No.
All right, so for me,
The back-to-backer.
this one kind of came into my life a little more recently, but it's quickly become a song that I will listen to,
I will
and then
shoot
I'm
you.
going to take it.
I'll shoot you.
I don't.
right,
I guess.
go ahead.
Well, I think I might be the one you're thinking of, but it came to my life more recently. It's a song I'll listen to, then I'll restart and listen to it again,
Oh, I
then
know
I'll
where
restart
you're
and
going.
listen
I know
to it
where you're
again, and it's By the Way. I love that song.
It's a great song.
so
Such a
much.
kick-ass song.
Mick, I don't think I'm going to be taking the pick you're thinking of, but
Okay.
I'm going to leave that for you just because I love it a lot. But I got some other ones that are just a little more personal to
You're,
me.
you're
I
trying
guess.
to win the popular vote.
No,
You
they really
sellout.
are more popular. But by the way, if you haven't heard that, listen to that song. It's so fantastic.
before-
Listen to all of these songs.
I was just about to say, before you vote, really listen to it because, by the way, you probably haven't heard if you're not a huge Chili Peppers fan.
Goes
and
so
it's an
insanely
incredible
hard.
song.
It makes every time I listen to it, it just makes me so happy.
It's great.
It always puts a smile on my face. And number two, this is one of the very first songs I heard from them. It was my favorite for the longest time before I heard By the Way. Just like the melodizing of the vocals at the end of the song for Other Side.
Oh, it's great.
Love that song.
It's good.
One of the very early songs in my life that my friend gave it to me. He downloaded a bunch of music on my phone. That was one of them, and I always skip it. And then I heard it once, and then I heard it on the radio, and then I just couldn't stop listening to it.
It's incredible. Take me on the other side.
Mr. Mac.
I don't have a ton of explanation here. I'm just gonna go with Scar Tissue. I like that song.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was
That's what I
hoping it
got.
would make it back to me.
You wanted Scar Tissue.
I love that song.
So I'm gonna give you a free pick here,
Very good
Logan,
vibes on
because
that
you're not gonna take this, and I am not a sellout like Joe Wade. I'm just kidding, but I'm really going for my personal. And again, I'm gonna get sappy, but this song just fucking. I love it. I'll listen to it on repeat. I love Frusciante's vocals in the background. I'm taking the Zephyr song. I love that song.
Damn
Damn
that's
it.
not the one I thought you were going for.
No, I love that
That's a
song.
great song,
Again,
too.
please listen to it before you vote. It's amazing.
Out of all the music I've played for my sister, that's the only song she likes that I played for her.
It's very good. It's very good.
All right, am I going back to back here?
Back to backer.
Okay. This is tough. I think I got my first pick. I knew how to play a little bit of the bass line on this song, and I absolutely love it. Wet Sand.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely not going for the popular vote, though.
I love it.
I like sticking true to the roots, dude.
But that song just kicks so much ass.
Just a great song.
And it's Kiedis rarely gives genuine lyrics that are amazing, but that song, you can't form in the wet sand, man. If waves keep crashing you down, move.
Just incredible. And then
Great pick.
this is tough here for my next one. I'm bouncing between
I like dirt.
2 or 3. All right, I'm taking this one because we listened to this song in college all the time. And every time it came on, it was just incredible. It was usually when we were drunk and we would play it, and it just made the vibes immaculate. Humpty Bump.
I was thinking about taking that for
Wow,
my
that's
fourth pick. That's a great song.
Well, you know,
That's
like,
just good vibes.
it is. You
great vibes.
cannot be 40 detectives this week. You know, I mean, like you're feeling good, you know. Great pick, Logan.
That's one that you really got to listen to if you haven't. It make you feel like, I don't know, the vibe. It just makes you feel good again.
Logan, you're just going Stadium Arcadium.
It's their best album. in
It
my
might
opinion.
be. It might be. I used to be a hater, but it's fucking the shit.
It's so good.
All right, Mr. Mick, what you got for us?
I mean, there's an obvious one peeking right at me for the popular vote if I really want to go for it, but I don't.
Okay, good. I was like, I'm going to take that one.
Yeah, no, you guys can go ahead. I'm gonna take just a song that I adore, and it's Parallel Universe.
Great song.
I love that song, and
I'm a California kid.
you goddamn are. You know, a lot of people are saying I'm a sidewinder.
What a great, just very simple, but like what a great chorus to just scream in the car.
Right.
It's so great.
And at the end, he just lets it fucking rip, right?
Oh
He
my
just starts
God.
screaming. But I love the like, you know, it's so incredible. John Frusciante's a fucking magician. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, Mr. Mac is up in little. You can't see it because it's off camera because we don't have any. But he was listening to a few songs
I
real
was-
quick
I
before
was
he made
doing-
his pick here.
Doing some research on the fly here. There are some definitely high profile ones kind of screaming at you. I don't think I'm going to take either of them with this pick.
I know the two you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you probably but I'm going to go with Dark Necessities.
Oh,
Great song.
Such a great
You know, that's
song.
great.
You know,
'cause
Logan's older brother introduced me to that song. Oh,
That
so
song
good.
kicks ass.
A lot of people are saying you don't know my mind, to be honest with
You
you.
don't know my kind.
All right, I'm going definitely on the popular side, but again, this is a song that I can remember the first time I heard it. We were lifting and my friend put it on, and I was like, "Holy shit, what is this?" The guitar is insane. I love the what they got going on here, and it's got to be Snow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I love Snow,
Can I
dude.
give a tid? Can I give a tidbit for the
Yeah,
loop?
please do.
So for Shanti, they're going to kill me by the end of this. Keep a for Shanti counter at home. But he modeled that guitar riff after Jimi Hendrix. So
Really?
yeah, so Jimi Hendrix plays a very similar. Look it up on YouTube. He's just kicked back on a couch explaining how he got to the riff. And he just shreds it like it's goddamn second nature, like you would just like write your fucking signature or whatever. And it's incredible because like that riff sounds so simple, but a lot of guitar players, which I am not one, say it's like one of the hardest to just keep.
I've heard it's so hard to play.
Right.
Next pick, I don't think it's a super popular one, at least not that I know of. Bass line in the beginning just gets me fucking going, just a little groovy thing, and then you get into the chorus, and it's like this is just a fun song, and it's the adventures of Rain Dance Maggie.
Oh,
That is a
nice.
fucking
You know what,
banger.
Joe? I respect your list a lot, sir.
Thank you. Back to you, Mac.
All right, I'm going to go with, I'm running out of knowledge here, so I'm just going to go with one that I know, and it's going to be Californication.
Got to
That's
come
a
up
great
at some
one.
point.
That was one of the ones that like came along with Other Side, where like once I listened to Other Side, I listened to Californication. I was like, okay, this is good.
It's great.
What's why we got get into them?
I mean, I am like, I don't know. I want to like spread out my list. I want to get some like heartfelt ones, some upbeat ones. And I don't know where to go, but I think I'll land on a song that's not on an album, but it is on their greatest hits.
There you go. This is where I thought it was coming in.
And I'm going to take Fortune Faded. Just again, give it a listen. It's a fucking great song. It's groovy. It's energetic. It's lovely, man. I love it.
It is a good ass song. People are gonna cook us, by the way. I just know people are gonna
By the
cook
way?
us. By the way.
Nice.
No, I mean, I think if listening to this list off rip, the Chili Pepper songs, the average man knows probably, but if you really give them a listen, I don't think they will. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
if you really just give it like a few listens through,
Not that
take the
we're
list.
not that I think we're drafting bad. I just like,
No.
I just think we're going a
Californication
little
in
more
round
obscure.
4 is, that's
Yeah.
wild. I think a lot of people are going to hate that, but it doesn't crack
Fuck
my
'em.
top 10.
Okay.
All right, I think we want to go back to back and just make it 5.
I'm good with
Are
it.
you good with that, Carson?
I'm out of songs. You guys can
Just
do
like
one
scroll
more.
through the list and just choose one.
Literally pick a random fucking song.
I'm sure it'll go good.
All right. I'm going to take Tell Me Baby.
Incredible.
Great song.
I absolutely love that song. Another great music video.
What's your story? Where you come from and where you wanna go this time? Tell me, lover. All right.
And then I was kind of surprised this one made it back to me, but I'm absolutely going to take it. Soul to Squeeze.
Oh, God
Okay.
damn it. I forgot
I don't
about Soul.
know if I've heard that one or not. So I'll definitely give that one a listen if I haven't.
The guitar riff is just incredible.
And another one of those log. You're just picking the sentimental ones, and I love it because Ketis, like, for some reason, cooks out of nowhere. And you're
Dude,
like,
every now and then,
yeah.
he's got bars.
So I'm debating on where I go. Do I go like with songs I listen to on repeat? Do I try and get some of the newer albums love because they haven't? And I think I am going to go with some newer album work here because this guitar solo matches any guitar solo. I'm going to take Eddie.
Okay, that's a good one. I
it's-
only heard it once with you, but it was amazing.
Yeah, it's an awesome song and it's a feel good one. It's got the guitar solo. I've got a million other songs that I love more than that song, but I want to spread my list out. I want to get, and I love that song. So.
That's completely fair.
All right, I got some help from Joe here. I was fresh out, but Joe gave me Black Summer.
Great song,
there you go.
man.
And new album,
Newer
love,
album.
too. Yep, good.
And yeah, I think I'm going to finish it off this list with another new album song,
Great.
Heavy Wing.
Nice.
Love Heavy
Nice.
Wing. Great song. Just-
Nice.
it's just good. I love the beginning of Black Summer too, by the way, that you know.
Yeah.
Love that. So
Boom, boom. So I'm going to take the honors and go for some honorable mentions.
please do. I would love to hear the rest of Log's honorable mentions, how long that list is.
Actually, you know what, Log? Go ahead.
All right. I had quite a few I was thinking about picking. Suck My Kiss.
Oh,
I was
great one.
very-
oh my
I
God,
was-
give it away undrafted.
I know.
Holy shit.
I was going to say something about and I
didn't
love that
realize
song,
that.
but I kind of had my top 5 somewhat.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And
about that one.
I love Give It Away,
How
but
did that
I wasn't
get
ready to draft.
undrafted? Holy fuck.
Also, I want to say the title
for-
track of that album, Blood Sugar Sex Magic. What a great song.
I forgot
I
about
had that one written down.
BSSM went completely unloved in this draft.
I
That's
know. I can't
crazy.
believe that
It's
happened.
tough. It's just tough to, I don't know, so many albums, so many songs.
Give it
and-
away, give it away, give it away now.
Oh my God.
Give it away. Give it away. If we ever have Isaac on, we'll have him tell that story
We
for
will.
us.
Another one I had was Funky Months.
Another
You
great one.
fucking ball knower, dude.
I thought about taking that one. Love that song. And then, I don't know what you guys think of this one, but I absolutely love this song. Look Around.
That's a great song.
I love that song.
Like I said, I'm not
Yeah, I
taking
can't think of it.
anything non-Frusciante, but
Dude, another one I want to shout out is Encore. Just like
that's a
what
good song.
great vibes, just nice and chill, just make you feel good.
what else you got, Log?
I mean, I've got a bunch.
Just keep ripping them.
Okay, I got Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
I had Around the World.
I
That's
was
a
going to
great
say,
one.
I was going to do Around the World, but
If you ever listen to Around the World, also give Bread Fan by Metallica a listen. They open up exactly the same.
They are similar. You pointed that out to me.
I had Peace and Love.
Good shit,
I
dude.
really like that song.
It's a great one.
And then a couple of these are my personal favorites. Million Miles of Water.
Oh, so he just showed me that. And as soon as I listened, I was like, this is getting added to the library immediately. I
Yeah.
listened to it a few times since then.
Such
Great
a good
song.
song. And then This Velvet Glove. I like that
You-
song a lot.
Dude. Logan, you fucking animal.
But
Wow.
I wrote down a shitload of songs, so yeah, I would say those ones are probably the best honorable mentions.
Was there anything said that wasn't written down on your list? We'll recap it in a second if you want.
I mean, I can go through every song I wrote on here.
Yeah, just
If you
speed
want,
run
yeah,
it. Speed
just
run it.
everything. Let's hear everything you
Okay, so Give It Away.
Yeah.
We shouted it out, but My Friends. Do you guys like
put.
that song?
It's all right.
I don't love My Friends, to be honest. Again,
Yeah.
I'm biased, but
I like it, but it's a little bit different.
my
Like it's
friends are so depressed.
yeah, it's like you can't listen to it. Just
That whole album's a little tough.
yeah. I had Desecration Smile.
Oh my
I
God.
don't think I've
I
listened to that one.
really like that song.
I've probably played it for you.
Maybe.
The Getaway.
The Getaway.
Great
It's
song.
a good song.
Great.
And then I think Don't Forget Me.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And then I think we said the rest, or at least
Okay.
shouted them out.
Another one I want to shout out, Mick showed me recently that I should probably add to my library because I did enjoy it, is If.
Oh,
I liked If a lot.
God, I love that
It's a great song.
If what?
What did I show you? On what condition did I show it to you? If what, dude?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna,
So I think a couple of songs that need love, just go give them a listen if you want to improve your life drastically, is I Could Have Lied. That's a fucking incredible song. I guess, I mean, I could go on for hours. And honestly, I don't even know if I should. Like, just listen to these 4 albums from front to back. Listen to Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Listen to Californication. Listen to By the Way. Listen to Stadium Arcadium. Your life will be changed. I'm not kidding.
For real.
all right. Well, I think we're a little far into this, and we got a few more things we want to do. So I think we're just going to rapid fire some segments at you for the last little bit. So
Let's do it.
One of the last ones we're going to do is called Wavelength. It's a little game where I have a number written down on my phone, and they are going to ask me questions like name an ice cream flavor, and I have to rank what I think on the scale of 1 to 10. So if my number is like 5, I have to pick a very middle ice cream flavor. You know, they'll ask me a few, and at the end of it, they have to guess what number I wrote down based on my answers.
Okay.
So
1 each, and then a group.
1 question each. Group will come up with like last question to ask, and then we'll have people guess, and we'll reveal. And play along at home.
And you have your
guess
number.
your number.
Correct.
I have my numbers written down, ready to fire.
Okay.
So, Mick, you want to take away first question?
Based on comfortability, how ready you would be to do it. Name a fast food restaurant you'd feel comfortable jerking your penis in the bathroom.
Oh, jeez.
That's a very tough one.
That's a terrible question.
That is one of the questions of all time. I'm going to go ahead and just rapid fire into that one and say Hardee's.
Oh, that's not great. I feel like Hardee's isn't great.
I feel like I do it.
I'm getting like truck stop vibes.
I'll give
so
if you guys want clarification for answers at the end, I will give it to you.
No, I think the obvious is it's low, right? It's grimy as fuck. You're right. Truck stop vibes. You're not doing it there. Like you'd much rather do it at a Subway or something.
All right, who's next?
Interesting to say Subway.
Jeez.
My mother listens to this. So does his.
So does mine. Yeah.
Should we cut? We can cut.
I don't
No,
care.
let's
Let's
cut.
keep going. Keep going.
No, I
don't care.
We can cut.
No, keep going.
I'd say let's go NFL teams 2020. What's that? 2024 season?
2024.
2024.
The 2025 Super Bowl championship
Yes.
season.
God damn it, I'm pissed.
Teams? Dude, give me shoot, I'm trying to think of like what team would fit into this range right here of where I could put a number to it. Okay. I'm going to say give me the Bucks.
Okay.
Give me the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay.
Almost a playoff team, right?
It is a playoff
They
team.
didn't make
Made
playoffs,
it,
right?
but
I'm thinking like 7.
I'm thinking 6.
6 or 7 probably.
Okay, but 6 would be like you did not make the playoffs. I feel like if you made the playoffs, you're at least a 7. All right, well,
see.
we'll dial in with you.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
in the 6 to 8 range. I'd almost give them an 8. They were a good
Okay.
football team.
All right, Log, you got a question for us?
I'm trying to think of a good one.
You didn't prepare one like I'd asked?
I did
I had
not.
specifically asked of you?
You know what, Joe? You don't get a question.
Joe was the hall monitor in high school.
I don't think we had any.
We did, and I
Really?
I got capital punishment.
Capital
Yeah,
punishment.
I was beat
All right, Joe,
nearly to death
I
in
have a
front of
question.
the entire student body.
All right, let's hear your question, Log.
just give me a number 1 to 10.
I'm not doing that. Okay, well, I could do that because, like, I mean, I think you could, like, rank a number.
Yes, you can.
It's not necessarily where I'm at.
I mean,
if you want me to do
try
that.
it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's going to put my brain in a blender.
Man, this is also going to put my brain in a blender because I think people got very different
I can
opinions
pick a
on.
different question.
If you want, go ahead, please do.
Okay. I'm going to go
Put me in a mental pretzel.
just a beer. Just like
Just a beer.
based on how good it is.
Just a beer. Just a beer, dude.
It's never
There's no
just a
such thing
beer.
as just a beer.
I know. That was my bad.
Shoot. Well, I don't know if I should go with like what people think or my personal decision here. So, thinking about that, I'm just gonna say Miller Lite.
I told you we were high. I told you. I think we're closer to 8, 7 or 8. Miller is not a fucking 6.
I agree.
All right, and then one last group question. I don't know if you guys want to discuss it at all or where you want to go with this.
I mean, we just did Chili Pepper songs, so we could have them.
Yeah, let's
Pick
keep
one.
it thematic.
Yeah,
Give
maybe
me
that would help us.
Give me a Chili Peppers
Man,
song.
this is another one where I got to really think about it to give a good answer. That's just like, man. All right. I don't know if I'm going to get hate or not. Chili Peppers songs for this number, I'm just going to say Californication. And I'll leave that up to you guys to discuss. We had Hardy's for the first question.
Wow, that may just
It might be an
Californication.
I mean, Californication is a
Bucks.
okay, but think about it. Like, would you classify the Bucks as an 8?
No,
probably not.
I'm thinking 7.
I think
7.
I think it's a 7 ripper. I mean, think about it. Hardy's would not be an 8, right?
All right, you guys gonna lock in your answer? Or
I lock in
I'm
7.
good with a
I'm
7.
comfortable with
everyone's
7.
locking in 7. All right, I'm going to turn around and we'll get their reaction.
Hey!
It was
Go, boys.
a 7.
Bingo.
I said
7
Hardy's because
hours.
it's like it's not a great place, but it's like it's trashy enough to where like no one's gonna care if they catch you. Though.
Yeah, no, I think
know?
that was
So-
very well thought
And
out.
Bucks, made the playoffs, but got out immediately.
No,
So I think I liked my picks.
Those were great.
So
What does Waffle House get ranked?
Waffle House, oh man, again, that's a place where they're definitely not gonna care, but it's like honestly almost trashier than a Hardee's.
Yeah, but like it's a Waffle House.
Dude, maybe like a 6 then. I don't
6.
know.
I think 6 is fair. Denny's is
Denny's.
probably
So Chick-fil-A though, like I don't think I'd be comfortable because I think they might get mad at me if I get
Right.
caught though. But it's a pretty nice establishment to do it at.
10
Bucky's
is,
trashy, big enough to where they're not going to even know you're in there,
Bucky's is a 10 for
and
sure.
a nice place. So yeah, definitely 10 there. I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah.
All right, and like I said, we're just going to rapid fire these segments. So we'll get right into the last one, our Mick Pick 3 with Logan here. It's going to be Mick Pick 4 today. Last week, we'll recap that real quick, though. 4 nations. Mick, you hit with the, was it Sweden money line? Was that what you took?
Sweden over. I'm undefeated.
Over.
I'm the
Okay.
best sports gambler there ever was. 2-0. I'll quit now.
Mac didn't hit the over in the game. I chose Canada, and they lost to USA. I will say, though, I was choosing the USA before, but my hockey guy talked me out of it. He was one game too early.
Yeah, I was one game too early.
But I still didn't make the right pick, so
No Makar. It's a different speaker.
not get that one. And for me, I'm sticking in the hockey realm. Colorado Avalanche versus the Nashville Predators. Nashville in Tennessee. You think they're really going to be good at hockey, dude? Give me Avalanche money line.
It's good logic.
All right. I know nothing about hockey, but you got to trust me here. We're taking Minnesota Wild money line over Detroit Red Wings.
Over the Wings
Don't ask
in
for a
Detroit.
Don't ask for a reason.
You
Just
know-
thank me when you win.
Logan gives me random sports bets a lot, and they get a good hit percentage. I'll be honest with you. Take the guy's word for it. I guess, are you doing hockey too, Carson?
No.
Okay, well then I am doing hockey. I think Austin Matthews had a pretty bad tournament, to be honest with you, or at least a bad final game. And I think he's going to be on a little bit of a revenge tour. I'll take Austin Matthews for 4+ shots on goal. I think that's an easy line.
Okay.
It's minus 114. It's even. Dude will slap 4 shots. He'll do it in the first 2 periods.
Okay. And I'd like to apologize to our listeners. I completely forgot to mention the Daytona 500 last week, and that one's on me as our NASCAR correspondent.
Unacceptable.
I'd like to apologize to everybody. So I'll make it up to you this week. We're going Christopher Bell top 10 in Atlanta.
What are the odds on that?
Just about even.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit minus, but it's a similar track. It's a drafting type track. It's not not a restrictor plate track, but it's just kind of one of those weird ones after this repave in Atlanta. But Christopher Bell was leading last week. I actually had Christopher Bell to win last week, and he was leading, and then as Daytona happened, and he got wrecked from the lead. But I like Christopher Bell top 10. Had a good decent showing.
You throwing that in a parlay, Joe?
Yeah, I'm trying to see Christopher Bell top 10 at the Ambetter Health 400.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to put us at plus 947, $10 to win, 94.75.
Quick 10xer, right? Why not?
Yeah, just make a little money this weekend. We'll post the screenshot to the story so you see this before the games happen.
Perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I think that's going to do it for us. We're going to put a little bow on it here real quick. I want to thank you again, Logan, for coming on, having a good time with us, dude. I liked some of your picks for the Trinket belt. Loved your picks for Chili Peppers.
And the Wild.
You weren't a very good imposter, but that's about it.
No, that's all right.
It's my only qualm with you being
Thanks for
here.
having me, boys. It was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, please
You'll
don't
be back
come
on.
back.
Don't worry. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, I'll never come back. I had a great time, but I will not be back.
Did you enjoy seeing how the sausage was made as a listener?
I got to be honest.
The behind the scenes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he hates it. He hates it.
Well, I said I wasn't coming back, so
right,
I just
well.
figured I'd plead the fifth.
All right,
I'm kidding. I would love to come back on. And
Awesome.
seeing the sausage made was great.
We had a fun time. That was a good time. Thank you again, Log. It's always a pleasure seeing you. And I just want to say thank you again to all the listeners. It's a fun time. We appreciate you all.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, if you don't listen on Spotify, it's free to listen. You know, there's no ads. You don't have to have premium. So just head there, vote on the polls. Let us know what you think. And,
Pokemon, go to the
go to the polls. Give us a quick vote. Let us know who won that draft. Maybe Mick will get a vote. Maybe not. We'll see.
Probably not.
Don't do it.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys again. Bye.
Love you.